G'day everyone, let's talk about Aussie homes in 2025. Our property market, always a bit up and down, is looking interesting this year. After some big price jumps, things are calming down a bit. Higher interest rates are making it a bit tougher to borrow money, so things are evening out. Don't worry though, prices aren't expected to crash. Experts reckon they might go up just a tiny bit, maybe 1 to 3% across the country. But remember, every area is different. Knowing what's happening in your local area is super important. Things like more people moving to the big cities keep prices steady. But it's still tough for first-time buyers to get into the market. So understanding what's happening across the country and in your local area is key to making smart choices. Sydney and Melbourne, our two biggest cities, usually lead the way for the rest of the country. These cities are not just the economic powerhouses of Australia, but also cultural and social hubs that set trends for the nation. These busy cities are popular and have strong economies, so prices have gone up and down a lot in the past. The bustling streets filled with people and activities reflect the dynamic nature of their real estate markets. But in 2025, things are looking a bit calmer. The once volatile markets are showing signs of stabilization, offering a more predictable environment for buyers and sellers. Sydney might see prices go up a little, maybe 2 to 4%. This modest increase is a sign of steady growth, reflecting a balanced demand and supply in the housing market. Melbourne might be a bit slower, perhaps 1 to 3%. The city's market is taking a more cautious approach with gradual price adjustments. Both cities are facing challenges though. The high cost of living and changing lifestyle preferences are influencing the real estate landscape. Houses are expensive, and people are changing how they want to live. The traditional desire for city living is being questioned as more people seek affordable and spacious alternatives. Working from home means some people are moving to places with more space and cheaper houses, maybe further out of the city or to smaller towns. This shift is reshaping the demand for housing in suburban and rural areas. This could change prices in the outer suburbs. As more people move away from the city centers, these areas might see a rise in property values. Knowing what's happening is important if you're thinking about buying or selling in these cities. Staying informed about market trends and understanding the factors driving these changes can help you make better decisions. Sydney and Melbourne get a lot of attention, but Brisbane, Adelaide and Perth are doing really well. Brisbane is looking great, with prices maybe going up 4 to 6%. Adelaide is also expected to do well, maybe 3 to 5%. Perth is also looking good, with prices possibly going up 2 to 4%. These cities offer a good mix of affordable houses, a great lifestyle and good jobs, which is attracting lots of people and investors. They're a good option if Sydney and Melbourne are too expensive. Big building projects, more people moving in, and cheaper houses are making these cities really attractive. They offer a relaxed lifestyle without missing out on good jobs. They're definitely worth a look. Renting a house in Australia, especially in the big cities, is tough right now. The demand for rental properties has skyrocketed, making it increasingly difficult for tenants to secure a place to live. Not many places are available, and lots of people want them, so rents have gone up a lot. This surge in demand has led to fierce competition among prospective tenants, often resulting in bidding wars and higher rental prices. This might continue in 2025, but maybe not as much because more houses are being built in some areas. The construction of new homes and developments is a positive sign, potentially easing the pressure on the rental market in the future. Sydney and Melbourne rentals are still very competitive, which makes things hard for renters. These cities remain hotspots for rental demand, with many people vying for limited available properties. Some people are even asking the government to help make renting easier. There have been calls for policy changes and increased support to ensure fair and affordable housing for everyone. Smaller cities are also seeing rents go up, but it's still easier to find a place, and they're cheaper. These areas offer a more affordable alternative, though the rising rents are a concern. If you're renting, you need to plan ahead, do your research, and be ready to compromise. Being prepared and flexible can make a significant difference in securing a rental property that meets your needs. Knowing what's happening in your local area and maybe sharing with others can help. Staying informed and connected with your community can provide valuable insights and opportunities. Landlords need to be fair to their tenants and follow the rules. Ensuring a balanced and respectful relationship between landlords and tenants is crucial for a healthy rental market. The Reserve Bank of Australia, or RBA, is really important for the property market. It plays a crucial role in shaping the economic landscape of the country. They decide about interest rates, which is how much it costs to borrow money. These decisions can influence everything from personal loans to mortgages and business investments. Everyone will be watching what the RBA does in 2025. Their actions are closely monitored by economists, investors, and everyday Australians alike. After a time of really low interest rates, the RBA has started to increase them to control prices. This is a measure to keep inflation in check and ensure economic stability. This will probably continue in 2025, but maybe not as quickly. The pace of these increases will depend on various economic indicators and global financial conditions. Higher interest rates mean it costs more to borrow money to buy a house. This can significantly impact first-time homebuyers and those looking to upgrade their homes. This can make it harder for people to buy, especially in expensive areas. The dream of owning a home becomes more challenging as borrowing costs rise. For people who already have a home loan, higher rates mean they have to pay more each month, which can be tough. This added financial pressure can lead to difficult decisions and sacrifices. Things like how well the economy is doing, how many people have jobs, how many houses are being built, and what investors are doing all affect house prices. These factors interplay to create a complex housing market. The RBA is important, but it's not the only thing that matters. A holistic view of the economy, including employment rates, construction activity, and investor behavior, is essential to understanding the full picture. Buying or selling a house in 2025 needs some planning. For buyers, the cooler market means it might be easier to buy a house with less competition. Do your research, check everything carefully, and talk to experts about loans and legal stuff. Look for houses in areas that are growing, have good transport and shops, and suit your lifestyle. Sellers need to be realistic about prices. Know what houses are selling for in your area, and make your house look its best to attract buyers. Both buyers and sellers should keep up with what's happening in the market, interest rates, and any government changes that might affect things. Talk to good real estate agents and look online for helpful information. The Aussie property market in 2025 is looking like a year of settling down and slow growth. We might not see huge price jumps anymore, but there are still good opportunities for people who do their homework. There are still challenges like expensive houses, rising interest rates, and changing lifestyles. Smaller cities are looking good for growth and are a good option if Sydney and Melbourne are too pricey. Doing well in the 2025 property market means planning carefully, doing your research, and understanding what's happening across the country and in your local area.